You're all of it.
Lovely as your romantic partner.
Okay. Okay. So, I said this when only two of you were here. Aries wasn't here yet. I basically gave up on prep about an hour into the allotted time that I had given myself to prep.
I've been watching the stream when you said that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm sight reading it now. I've prepared like maybe the first quarter.
Are you doing that or?
No, I'm getting my stuff. Yeah, I'm DMing from back here. No one can see me.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of the Hooters office. They're supposed to be eye candy. Double wrap. You're gonna need the water, especially if you're doing voices.
Yeah.
What did I leave over there? It's gotta be something.
Your Tito's? Breakfast champions, chocolate eggs, and sugar cookies.
Alright, how's the camera looking?
Looks good.
Are you gonna be the
Yeah,
chair guy?
I'm just plugging out each one.
Okay. There you go. Freaking network. Okay, so some of you, all of you have loot boxes. All right. Let us begin then with loot boxes. You all only have a tier 1 loot box each. So everybody roll a d4 and then a d100. We'll just go clockwise.
Sort of thing?
Yes.
That's a 2, and that is a 21.
21. You get a potion of fire breath.
Got 64.
64. You get a spell scroll of 3rd level. You can pick any spell.
2 and 42.
2. 42. Potion of Hill Giant Strength. officially starts at 9. So everyone get much sleep?
Yep. I got
Nice.
6.5 hours.
Good.
Yourself?
I haven't been awake since 1:30 yesterday.
Exciting.
Signed myself up to be the event coordinator type of guy, which means I am, Busu is requiring me to stay here for the full 24 hours.
Whoa.
It's fine, I signed up for it.
You can make a check for using this role?
Yes.
Alright.
Also, you can use a crit if you want to make sure
I
this
will probably just do
scroll
it. I have an
does
idea.
I
succeed.
don't.
That's what I did last.
I might just
on
be
our
the
session.
action but
Okay, see ya.
See ya.
I'm gonna go get my glasses. I can't see the whiteboard.
I'm saying this as someone who plays without glasses. Don't.
I mean,
I did it for charity. That's like. Oh, good morning.
hello.
Good morning, chat. I'm now in control.
I don't know how many dice I'm actually going to between this character, so that's probably a whole bunch.
While I was in there, I also realized I forgot my dice.
I would love to. I was just gonna roll it.
You kind of need
Wild
those.
magic sorcery.
I'm inquisitive.
Nice. How about yourself? Excited?
Characters will be introduced soon.
I think this is probably the best time to say I've never played sorcery before.
That's fine. It'll be fine. You just
I'm taking a scroll of counterspell, just in case.
Alright.
What is gold dice?
That's not hard. It's just
Oh.
they are the Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary special dice. I got these for a birthday. And I only break them out on special occasions.
Bro's got IRL gold pieces.
Okay. I'll just start now. Fuck it. This could very well end a little early, which is the last session ended like 45 minutes early as well. So, we begin. You all work for Acquisitions Incorporated. You've been summoned to their head office to be assigned a job. As you open the doors to the head office, so you can go do the job that you were assigned, you may describe your characters. We'll go clockwise again for fun.
Alright, Flo, I'm playing Ingrid Miles Ackerman. They're a small Harangon with white fur, and he's a wild magic sorcerer, about 2'4". Also, they wear like a black and red style jester outfit with a black and red tailcoat, lots of bells, like very much like a performer looking outfit.
I'm playing Casey Haynes, inquisitive rogue with 1 level of fighter. She's got like the stereotypical like detective trench coat on and a black cowboy hat and a pistol holstered at her hip.
I'm playing Ella Vale. She's a Twilight Domain cleric. Always has a leather jacket with her, and she has like dark hair.
Okay. each of these strange characters walk through the first door, you're met with a quite empty lobby, waiting area, / whatever. You're only in here for about 2 seconds before the second set of doors in front of you bursts open. And you meet the one who summoned you here, your boss. Standing before you is a tall, smooth-headed male human with a neatly trimmed black beard, dressed in pressed business attire. He pauses from writing in his ledger to look up at you, his eyes narrow as if evaluating you. At his feet is a calico cat wearing a monocle and a horned helmet. The cat is busy licking itself, but pauses to look at you. It also narrows its eyes.
Can I summon a mage hand to pet the cat?
Roll sleight of hand.
That's dirty 20.
You summon a mage hand that so sneakily pets the cat, it doesn't even know it's being petted. It stops mid-lick of itself, as if something is up, and then goes back to licking itself. Snapping the ledger shut with one hand and tucking it away in a coat pocket, his eyes suddenly go wide, and hands raised from his sides as he looks at you as all pretenses of business are seemingly dropped. I am flabbergasted, gentle person, the figure says. In the employ of Acquisitions Incorporated's head office and at your service. He gestures down to the cat. This is Mr. Snibbly. We need to talk. It's about your mission. We have some other employees on the case, and similarly to them, you are being sent out to find a mysterious piece of the mysterious Orrery of the Wanderer. Your piece that must be found is in some vault somewhere. That is not important. We can teleport you in. But we need you to employ your very valuable skills and retrieve the piece. Oh, one more thing. I'll give you about an hour, and then you'll be teleported back here.
All right, then. Is the hand thing necessary?
Suddenly it gets really violent, and you're all teleported away. You finished chapter 1. That was the entire chapter. It's just meeting Flabbergast. You suddenly appear on a mountainside at a cliff's edge. You face a massive and elegant stone door with many a lock on it. At a quick glance, there are 18 locks on it. The wind whips around you and threatens to push you off the edge were it not for your legs. You stand in front of the door.
Now, just to be
You
sure.
get the sense it's locked.
Neither of y'all were given keys, right?
Ingrid turns pockets out, looking for any keys. Doesn't seem like they do. Did you get any keys?
No, but I got this makeshift key, and she's gonna take her portable RAM from the side of her bag. I got this.
Think that'll work?
Maybe, hopefully.
Might as well give it a
Let
shot.
me post a picture of the vault door. If you look in Stream General Chat.
Maybe not.
I mean, it's worth giving it a shot. Come on, just a bit of
Yeah,
strength.
why not?
You know, just gotta put your back into it.
What's the description on the portable ram?
Get a +4 to your strength check, and that one other character can help giving advantage. Who's got good strength?
I got a +1.
I think I have really bad. But I have that potion that I got, the giant strength. So I can help
That's
you
true.
if you want.
That's great. Oh, by the way, fair warning. This is probably not designed for 3 people. This is probably not designed for. I don't really know your builds at all. I don't know if anyone here is supposed to be sort of like a front line. I also have 10 crits to use. But if you die, you can pay $10 and get revived.
It's for charity.
It's for charity. If you don't want to get revived, you can tell the sick kids yourself.
Jacob, can you check your Discord real quick?
What?
Check your Discord real quick.
Okay.
Maybe Casey and I should try and ram this with the ram
You
strength.
should roll F +0.
I can also use Tides of Chaos to get advantage.
You get advantage just for free if you'll use it.
Oh, alright, yeah, never mind. Yeah, if you're cool with that.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let me just check with the.
They don't fall off of them because they have legs.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's the 2024 version.
Okay. So, portable ram. Let's get a. It says it adds to strength checks.
Yeah.
Let's get a strength check.
So does a 21 turn my strength to 5 temporarily?
Yeah.
It's
a
plus
+5
5 modifier.
So you have a +9 with the ram bonus and an advantage with help.
That's bad. I got 2 11s. So that's a dirty 20 if you said it was a +9? Dirty 20 with +9.
You slam the portable ram into the stone door, specifically targeting one of those locks. It is pretty much what you'd expect when you slam something into stone. The reverberations go through the portable ram, through your arms, and into your very core. You don't take any damage, but you're left shaken for about 10 seconds, and then you finally recover.
There doesn't happen to be a second, smaller, less locked door, does there?
Nope. You are on a cliff face that is about the size of, let's say, these 5 tables here that make up the playing space, and there's a door.
Okay, now I have a second tool. I have a crowbar. I don't have thieves' tools.
Darn.
Maybe. How do you not have
I
these tools?
started fighter as level 1.
Oh.
And with your hundreds of gold, you can
Forgot
forgot
about
to
it.
send thieves' tools.
I forgot. About thieves' tools.
I can cast detect magic on the door to see what's going on. Sure.
If you want.
Alright, I'm gonna detect magic the door.
Could you read the description of detect magic?
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that has magic. And you learn the school of magic, if any. This spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot stone, 1 inch common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood and dirt.
You wouldn't have it in the box, though, would you?
Afraid not. I could fireball the door.
Not like a cleric spell.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Alright. Interesting. So, you after you detect magic, you look at the door, you look at the locks, you look at the stone, nothing. However, from within, you sense much magic. You cannot see it, so you can't use your action to determine its type, but the immense magic from within is so powerful that you can sense it despite not seeing it, if that makes sense.
I see. Or, well, I don't see, but
Okay. Do we just have can we just do makeshift thieves tools? I think it would just be a dex check. I just wouldn't have my proficiency for it. Do we have a dagger among the three of us or something?
I have one dagger.
Okay, that's something.
I think it might be one or two. No, I have 2 daggers.
Ooh. I have a lantern, and it has a clip that hangs on your belt. Can I break it and try to make something to pick the lock with the dagger?
That, I will say, would be... I'm thinking either a survival check or a straight int. Choose one of those.
Survival is slightly better. 11.
You now have a broken lamp. So at this point, did you ritual cast detect magic or just use a spell slot?
Just spell slot.
Okay. About 10 minutes have passed. You were told you were getting picked up in an hour. You stand on this. It is quite cold on this cliff face. So you start to shiver at this point a little bit. You're here. If no one else has any strategies or attempts to make, you can just say you in silence wait out the 15 minutes left.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I don't think that we can I have a lot of oil, but I don't think that will help you.
How much oil?
I have how much oil is in a flask? Pints? I have 15 pints of oil. And also 2 alchemist fires.
Yeah, not much you can do with those.
Guys, I'm pretty sure the door's locked.
18 locks.
Are all the locks the same?
Is the door locked? We didn't try to just open it.
You know what? That is a good point.
Maybe they just left it unlocked and the lock was
You grab one lock. You try and open it. That lock is open. There are 17 locks left.
Man.
You grab another lock. That one's locked.
Okay.
You grab the rest. They're all locked. They just forgot to lock one.
What if we just knock on the door? You know, maybe like a butler or somebody will come and let us in. Miles is gonna knock on the door.
How long do you wait?
If nobody comes, do you want to you have the boosted strength? Do you want to just use the crowbar to break the locks? Because they're all just the hanging padlocks on the door.
I forgot about the boosted strength.
Just try to break them all with the crowbar.
Miles is gonna wait about a minute and then is gonna try cracking the locks with the crowbar.
Okay.
And then all the crowbar doesn't give you advantage on strength checks.
All right. After a minute, there is nothing. So,
I think the lights might be on, but nobody's home.
rather than make you roll a bunch of times for something you have about 45 minutes for, you get all of the locks that appear visibly on the image as those hanging padlocks. However, there are 8, there are 9 locks that appear in the door itself. You've made progress. And just in the time that took, I'll say that was 20 minutes. There are 25 left.
Miles is gonna take a look through. So I assume with the locks embedded in the door, would I be able to see to the other side, like in a movie or something?
No.
Dang.
It is a thick stone door. It only leads to mechanisms within.
Maybe we oil up the mechanisms?
That will help. Can we try like the makeshift use tools thing or something? Do we have anything else that we could try to use for it? In terms of tools, the only thing I have left that is definitely not going to help is a magnifying glass.
I have a bedroll.
Just stay warm while we wait for the to get picked up.
I've got a bedroll, a tinder box, and a mess kit. I don't think we can make any tools out of those.
About 20 minutes left.
I feel like we should ask for more time.
Yeah, that would have been nice, but
Just ask them for keys and then we go back.
yeah. Do you think he's got the key to this place?
I mean, we can find out when we go back.
According to Josh in Stream General Chat, which character here has the longest name? You get a tier 3 loot box.
Does like the miles and quotation marks count?
Let's
Like nicknames?
go by the metric of the title that is on your character sheet.
So
How many characters is it?
10.
Are we also counting quotation marks as characters? Alright, so it's letters. $19. Yeah, that's you.
19. All right. Roll a d4 and then a d100.
That's a 1 on the d4, and that's a dirty 20 on the d100.
d100. All right. Would you like an item from the warrior loot boxes, the caster loot boxes, or the very useful loot boxes?
I'm feeling very useful.
You said 20?
Yep.
You get a quick release spell scroll of 7th level. You can pick the spell.
Oh, I wasn't. Alright. From any list, or does that have to be
From
like-
any list.
Ooh. Let's see. I guess I'll take.
There's a door.
Yeah, that. I mean, that could be good. I was thinking maybe take plane shift is something funny.
Please don't take plane shift.
I'm taking a plane shift. I'm taking a plane shift.
I don't even know what a quick release spell scroll is.
Neither do I.
What's the difference between that and... Okay, there's actually no results for that. So that's just a regular spell scroll then, I guess.
Alright.
Alright, you got plane shift.
Yep.
The inside of this vault is not a plane.
Okay.
About 15 minutes to go.
I can't even cast it. I don't even have the material components for it.
That's counted in this scroll.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Alright.
Is it safe to assume that you wait the 15 minutes?
Yeah, I don't think we have much else.
Miles is gonna start flirting with the door.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. 16.
That does not pass. The door seems ambivalent.
Guys, it looks like the door won't budge.
Okay. About 15 minutes passes. You're wondering when it'll happen, and suddenly you poof back into that lobby waiting room. Flabbergast is there. He's looking down at you. His fingers already waggling. So, did you get it?
Well, we ran into just one itsy bitsy teensy weensy problem. And Miles is gonna stretch the collar of their shirt
You never told us the vault would be locked.
the door is locked.
You did not get inside the vault?
Well, to be honest, we were under the assumption we were being teleported into the vault and not outside the vault in front of the door. We did pick 9 of the locks, though. Miles is gonna start doing it back.
Okay. He reaches into his coat pocket and takes out the ledger again. Starts rapidly flitting through it. That's okay. He just puts it away. That's all right. So it is keys you need.
Yes, particularly the keys to the vault, and also any other keys you may have that are required for the interior of the vault.
Slowly taking out the ledger once more. Flipping through it rapidly again. Puts it away. I was told by a previous group of employees that there's a wedding being held between the dwarven houses of... One second. One second. Dargoon and Thunderwind.
Wonderful.
These are 2 very rich and powerful dwarven families, and they will have the keys to this vault because they are so rich power. It is their vault. This is not stealing.
Wonderful. That would be.
They are close investors of the Acquisitions Incorporated. So what you will do, because you need the keys, they are less than willing to part with them. But you will go to this wedding. You will impersonate one of them, and you will get these keys so that you may go to the vault and retrieve the piece of the Orrery of the Wanderer.
Sounds like a wonderful plan, Flabbergast.
I would like to ask, how important is it that these investors remain investors?
I don't know.
It means we're gonna fight them.
Do not fight them! Do not fight them! Oh God, please do not fight them!
If we fought them, how much would it tank the stock?
Not very much. But you know what they say. Every cent matters to the company.
I can't wait to be a great value to the company.
Why are you doing that?
Because I
That
see
weird
you
thing with your hands.
I see you.
That looks pretty stupid.
I see you doing it, and I thought it was interesting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Self-conscious.
I see. How long do we get at the wedding? Are we being
Reaches into his coat pocket and procures a scroll. Hands it over to Ellen.
Oh.
You can open it up and see it's a scroll of sending. Take as long as you need. And the wedding should only go on for these rich dwarven families there. A day. At most.
well snuck up on party people.
You're teleported away. You are teleported directly in front of a large building that looks as if it's some sort of factory or foundry or like just a really fancy mine. There are some caravans out front. And there appear to be groups of dwarves boarding them. Someone looks over to your direction and says, "Hey, what are you all doing over there?"
We're here for the wedding.
"Yeah, what are you all doing over there? Get over here already. We're leaving. We're already like 2 minutes late. Come on."
Oh, jeez. Come on, guys. And Miles is gonna rush on over.
All right. You make a deception check.
Perception?
Deception.
Deception. Oh,
This is not difficult because they're already late and rushing.
That is a 24.
24. Yeah, as you rush over, people are so preoccupied with this cardinal sin of being 2 minutes late for their own wedding. And yeah, you hop on with no issue. No one really pays you any mind. You're all sort of wearing adventurer's garb, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Typically.
This is a very, very high-class dwarven wedding. Everyone else is wearing expensive-looking armors and carrying weapons at their sides. You're not very out of place. Except for the fact that you are not dwarves, but you know, everyone has friends they invite, plus ones. From the chatter, it's like the carriage ride is only, I'll say it's about an hour. You pick up from the chatter that these are the Dargoon dwarves, and that they are this part I was considering cutting just because it's pretty complex. You get the sense that the Dargoon dwarves and the Thunderwind dwarves don't really like each other. There's a lot of grumbling around here, but who are they to stand in the way of this grand wedding that's going to unite the clans and also make them both so much richer? You aren't in the carriage with the bride, but you do learn that it is Gwendolyn Dargoon. And you also hear, sort of in the same way as before, grumblings, but like begrudging acceptance of the groom, Tanis Thunderwind. And you are on your way. If there's nothing you'd like to say to the dwarves or ask about anything, then we can skip this process and you can arrive at the venue.
We're good?
Cool.
Nothing here?
You arrive at the building. You pass a sign on the way there that denotes this as the Grand Horn Enclave. It is some sort of like mountain fortress. And that's all you can tell, because you got the sense that because it wasn't really mentioned at all by kind of anyone here, that it's just sort of common knowledge that what this place is. It's just some sort of, it's a grand hall that is used for whatever one would need a grand hall for. In this case, it's a wedding. Quite a grand one at that, not denoting, I don't know where I was going with that. I didn't prep this section much, don't know if you can tell. Yes, the carriage stops. You see a pretty equal amount of carriages across from you. The Thunder Winds. Yes, the Thunder Winds. And you all filter out. You are among the tallest there. not eyesores, but you do stand out in the crowd. There are dwarves at the entrances. They are all greeting one another, and they're sort of just making conversation idly as they pass in, and as you three get there. You're not stopped, but one of the dwarves at the entrance sort of steps in front of you like, hey, which party are you with?
We're the entertainers. We're here to provide entertainment to all this. You know D's by chance?
D's. Is that your company name? It's like starts flipping through like a piece of paper. D's. I don't see a D's here. What is it? What is it exactly that you do for entertainment?
Well, I play the flute. My buddy Casey here, he does some dances, and yeah.
What do you do?
I'm just here.
They're our manager.
Manager. All right. You said, how do you spell D's?
D-E-E-Z.
Keeps flipping through.
We're a friend of Acquisitions Incorporated.
Oh, you're with the company. Is this corporate provided? Who's bankrolling this entertainment expense?
The company is.
Oh,
The company. So that would be.
There was a donation of $10. I'm just gonna, nothing was specified. I'm just going to,
giving me more crits.
I'm giving, yeah, it's 5 and 5.
Oh, okay. $10.
Yep.
That's only 5 crits.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, you know, it's company stuff. It's always less. There's nothing. Usually nothing. No literacy here. Make a deception check. This is not a particularly hot DC, but it exists.
Can use Tides of Chaos on this. Okay, good thing I did. That's 21.
21. Yeah, you pass. Your wild magic?
Yeah, Tides of Chaos. You can tell me to roll a. Where was it? Pretty much after I cast a leveled spell, you can tell me to roll on the wild magic table. Instead of telling me to roll a d20, then roll on the wild magic table.
And you get that back?
After you tell me to roll on the wild magic table, I get that back.
All right. Interesting. All right. He searches a little more, finds nothing, sort of looks at you all, just sighs and, yeah, go on.
Cool as a cucumber. And, not Casey, you're Casey. Ingrid's gonna take out his flute as he walks in.
Okay. The entrance through this enclave is, it's a long passage. There are 4 sets of portcullises and fortified doors, all of which are open, sort of decorated with gold. It doesn't say. It just says it's decorated. You see a very final set of doors at the end that are opened once again. You get the sense that because of all these fortifications, this is also, it could be used as some sort of defensive hold. The final doors, as I mentioned, are held open by iron golems. You enter the main. This is never fucking run an Acquisitions Incorporated and Orrery of the Wanderer module. There is no formatting on this shit whatsoever. I'm like scrolling around trying to find what I need. You're in a hall. It doesn't describe anything else. You're in an area.
Wow, this is a nice.
The map says it's called the Hall of War. There is no descriptors. There is nothing else about that. Yes, it is early in the morning. It is precisely 11 a.m. And right now, there's just a bunch of dwarves milling about, greeting each other. A lot of them are looking at you because you are very tall, and you said you were the entertainment.
Casey's gonna no, you're Casey.
Gotta be kept is not a joke.
Because my character was originally named Casey, then I saw your name was Casey. Ingrid's gonna play on her flute as she walks with the rest of her party.
Now, I don't recommend we just walk up to somebody and ask where they store the keys. Where do y'all think we should start looking? Any ideas?
Actually, can I get passive perceptions first?
20.
20.
14.
14.
14, all right. Okay, you can continue. I can interrupt. Read that.
I guess maybe one of the staff members, somebody who looks important around here. Maybe even bride and groom. Just throwing ideas out.
I think we try not to go towards those doors with the golems until we have to, because
Yeah, those guys look pretty scary.
yeah, well, I guess let's look for a staff member of some sort.
Okay. You look around for a staff member. You see sort of like a senior, a more elderly than the others looking dwarf, a very long beard, sort of graying at the roots, but otherwise it is long, brown, and healthy. Sort of looking around, overseeing things, sees you approaching, like, hey, you need something?
Weird like that.
Yes. We're looking for. Right. Yes, we're looking for the vault keys. You see, we need to get into the vault to clean it.
To clean it?
Yeah. Did you not hear about the scheduled cleaning?
Schedule clean. Takes out another packet of papers. What are you talking about? Schedule cleaning?
Yeah, we're with D's and Acquisitions Incorporated, the branch.
D's. What is D's? Never heard of that.
We're a cleaning company. We sell vacuums.
What the hell is a vacuum?
It's a device that an artificer made one time. But that's not important. We just need to clean the cobwebs out of the vault. And we just need to clean the vault, is what we're saying.
All right. Okay. Make another deception check. This one's higher. He's suspicious.
I'll cast guidance on you.
Alright, that's a 28.
All right. Look. You're with Acquisitions Incorporated. They got some batshit management. I don't doubt that I just wasn't told about this, all right? You can go in and clean. I'm keeping an eye on you, though.
Thank you.
Naturally, it's our vault. We protect that. Anyway, you need to clean it as you're letting people bring gifts. We are putting the gifts in the vault in... Looks at his wrist, there's nothing there. Shit.
Need some time? You got the time?
No. We're putting the gifts in the vault soon. I'll give it a good 5 minutes. Just come with us. Don't interrupt the proceedings. This is very important for the bride and groom. I'll let you in. You can do your cleaning, and then you're getting out of there.
Just business after all.
All right, now go to the southern hall. We'll wait there.
All right. Thank you for your time. All right, gang. Let's go find that southern hall.
It's south.
Yup. And Ingrid's gonna take off in a completely different direction than Sev. Somehow still finding her way there.
Now that the dwarves have stopped coming in from the caravans, the iron golems shut the doors, and servers, also still in armor, only denoted as servers by their carrying of trays with various mugs of something strong smelling. They sort of mill around, offering it to anyone. Do you all take a mug?
Yes.
Ingrid will.
No.
The dwarf takes great offense. No. You take your mugs, and pretty much you said like 5 minutes. So soon enough, the gifts. You see, there's like it's a grand ceremony. There is a procession of gifts. Multiple dwarves carrying like long, pretty much just tables of gifts, just milling over towards the North Hall. And make a stealth check. Everyone make a stealth check. It's group stealth. We'll just take the average.
Let's give it a 19.
God, these dice are. That's dirty 20.
30, 20,
15.
15,
19.
19.
Or
Okay.
no, wait, hold on. That's a 22. I was looking at the wrong stat.
Okay, that's even better. We'll say the average. Somewhere around like 18, 19. Yes. You follow the procession to what looks like a dead-end hallway. And then you see the same fellow from before steps forward and activates a sort of magical talisman wore around his neck. I didn't really describe it because it's not that noticeable. It's just, it looks like an ordinary necklace. He grabs it, sort of holds it out a little bit, and you see the wall sort of crack and open and form like a little natural arch. But there's daylight coming from the other side, and cold winds as it opens to the cliff face. You see the vault doors in front of you. The dwarves holding the tables of gifts step aside. There are cheers as the bridegroom-to-be. They step forward. They each hold a key. There's 2 keys for each of them. They step forward, and there's like rising sort of energy as they both take, like they take the 2 keyholes on the left side, and then they sort of go around in a pattern. The pattern's not really important. They're just sort of ceremonially unlocking the vault. This is a rare occasion. And it's open. The vault doors swing outward. Yes, outward. And a draft of musty air hits you like a truck. You see from afar, especially Casey, there is like this sort of lobby area in the vault. Not like a lobby, but sort of a more main area that's lower down. Rather empty. The gifts are brought in, sort of filled in the space. There's a staircase in the back that goes up, and you see towards the top there is a glowing orb. The incline of the staircase is too steep, and the staircase is too long itself to see exactly what it is, but you see a large and bright ethereal glow from the top of the staircase. The procession is over, the gifts have been delivered, the dwarves start filtering out, and the elderly dwarf sort of looks to you, easily finds you in the crowd, and just like, if you go inside, you're followed by that dwarf and 5 guards.
Okay.
They stand at the staircase, the entrance of the vault, and the elderly one stands in the middle with a guard at his side. All right, do your job.
Awesome. Ingrid is gonna go and so you said the orb is like way at the back?
The orb is way at the back, at the top of that staircase.
Alright. Let me check what I got real quick.
Casey's gonna whisper to whoever's of the two is nearest. I think somebody should distract them. I'll try to go see what's going on up there.
Let's see what we can do.
This is going to go well.
Yeah. You two want to distract the guards. I think I have an idea.
Sure.
So the later vault, so there's like the middle area, is that where like all the gifts are? And then like past the middle area is the stairs.
Imagine like sort of big open area. There's like tables on the sides, tables in the middle, full of gifts. And then like wall, except for an area upstairs.
Okay.
The wall sort of ends, it doesn't hit the ceiling, it ends like halfway up. There's like just fences, you can't really see anything. But you do see the glow from the top of the stairs.
Yeah, I don't have any way to like discreetly communicate my idea. Yeah, I think it won't work fine if you two want to keep the guys that guy busy. Just like,
Let's put on a show, yeah.
distract the six of them.
I'm gonna start cleaning.
Okay.
Ingrid's gonna.
Do you have cleaning supplies?
I'm gonna like start moving stuff around, like pretending I'm organizing it.
Ingrid's gonna summon a mage hand and is going to also start organizing and just sweeping dust onto the floor.
You just want to kind of part of the rentals and pretend it's like a rag, and then kind of walk over towards like the gift tables, and then look back at these two.
Right. The elderly dwarf is like looking at. Elderly dwarf is looking at the two of you. You're kind of like behind him.
I'm gonna.
The two guards at the stairs are looking at you.
Okay, I'm gonna be like just kind of like checking the table, making sure everything's in order. Am I on the side of the table that's like near the stairs? Like, can I be?
Yes.
Okay. I wanna try to like discreetly put down some oil flasks and an alchemist fire on the table. Just kind of like grouped close enough together, but like hidden-ish.
Okay. That'll be sleight of hand. I'll say only. I'll roll, but it's only the two guards that are at the stairs because you're behind everyone else.
Like 16.
16. That's the exact same roll twice. It was not higher than 16 though.
Okay. Like 5 oil flasks down around the same
This
area.
room is going to explode.
And then she's gonna walk away from that area of the table and just like pretend to be cleaning and just kind of like keep an eye on the guards.
Okay. If you want to enact your ruse, you can do that. So, how do you, you just toss the alchemist's fire?
Well,
How?
I have 2. I'm gonna put them on the table so that like it also goes up. I was thinking whether tossing the second or like shooting it. There's gonna be an explosion either way. I don't think the gunshot's gonna be much of a concern.
And this is, are you trying to distract or are you trying to blow up the guards?
With the intention to like distract them.
Okay.
Because now all of the gifts are on fire and exploding. Ideally. For us, not for the wedding party. That would suck.
Yeah,
to me.
that would be pretty bad.
There's 5 guards, right? What are the other 3 doing?
The 2 are stationed at the entrance of the vault, sort of looking at also these 2. There are the other lead dwarf and 1 guard sort of standing in the middle, also looking at these 2. The only ones that you would be in the line of sight of are the stair guards.
Okay.
But you discreetly were able to put down your oil.
Okay, I'm gonna go to like a corner or something where I can still see my little setup, and
You're going to shoot
I can't discreetly shoot, but I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. Huh. This is really not, I prepped for this part less than the other parts. This is not at all what I thought was going to happen.
I mean, if these 2 don't, if these are the objectives, we cannot, but.
I mean, if you're gonna do that.
Do we see that that's happening?
You do, yes.
You know, I wonder if they
Or,
got
like,
CDs
she's like
sniffing these
eating
bones.
something, and have her like hand like in her toes, looking, she should be like nodding towards the setup and the other 2. Like, like yes, no, like.
Alright.
If there's no objections, I'll just send it.
We send
Cool.
it?
Okay.
We are sending. You make a stealth check. Let's just make a stealth check.
21.
Yeah. Yeah, you shoot the alchemist's fire. The oil very quickly catches and kind of explodes. It doesn't hurt anybody. The tables are on fire. The tables near it are on fire. The dwarf's hair is on fire.
Whoops.
Every dwarf in there rushes to deal with that in some manner.
Casey's immediately gonna go up the stairs.
Yeah, you don't need to make a stealth check.
Okay. What's the
What are
situation
you?
up there?
What are you two doing firstly?
I think I'll just follow.
Ingrid's gonna look surprised at the fire and then just slink away when nobody's looking.
All right. You get up the stairs. There is. Let me see if I actually do have a description for this. At the top of the stairs, there's like a little pedestal. Around the pedestal, there are 5 statues of human-sized brass dragons standing toward the middle. Their heads all pointed at the globe of light hovering in the air between them. A circular clockwork device floats within the light, recognizable even at a distance as one of the components of the Orrery of the Wanderer. They're at the top of the stairs. The fire rages on below you. What's your next move?
I don't trust those dragon statues.
I wonder if we have to put any CDs in them.
What's the move?
I had some sort of like magic hand to see if it like is trapped, you know.
Ingrid's gonna summon a magic, gonna summon a mage hand just quietly, and it's gonna go interact with the nearest dragon.
With the nearest dragon?
nearest dragon statue with it? Or?
Yeah, you check those also just try to grab the thing and see if it's like
It's a statue. It isn't an egg.
What was it? You also
check the item we're supposed to get.
Oh yeah.
Like pulling it out, so it's on a trap or something.
Yeah, the mage hand is then gonna go and attempt to grab the item in the center.
Alright, your mage hand approaches the item in the center, and as soon as it gets within like a little range, you see like sort of a circle of stones on the ground. It just, as it goes through, it just dissipates. Hey!
Hello. Hello.
The mage hand stands.
It's a no-go with mage hand.
You wanna, you should like ritual cast it, but to like check out the statues and see if they're magical.
Yeah, I don't know if we'd have enough time for a ritual though. I'm gonna cast detect magic normally.
Okay. You're gonna cast detect magic.
Yep.
There is a blinding light coming from the golden orb. There is magic coming from the statues.
Statues are magical. It's good to know.
Say about a minute has passed. The fire still rages on below, lesser than before. You're still standing at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, you don't think we need that old guy's like amulet maybe?
I feel as if that would be maybe of use, but I don't know how we're gonna subtly take it from him.
Yeah, we've been very subtle so far.
As present by the fire below.
Yeah, I don't know if subtlety's like a plan.
Well, I mean, I don't want to kill him because didn't Flabbergast or whatever his name is say that it would hurt the company profit?
Well, is Flabbergast here right now?
I'm gonna look around for Flabbergast.
Percept.
No.
You find no trace of Flabbergast.
For the audience, that perception was a. Oh wait, I'm actually pretty good at that. That was a 6.
You see no trace of any Flabbergast, nor Mr. Snibley in the area.
Oh man. Afraid Mr. Flabbergast ain't here. I mean, it's only one dwarf. Like, it's only
there are
one
6
person.
dwarves.
There's 6 of them down there.
And also, that was a loud commotion. The gateway is still open. You look down the stairs, you see about 10 more guards come in. They are dealing with the raging inferno in their most sacred vault.
Are they within 20 feet of each other by chance?
The vault is larger than that. And there are like 5 of them within 20 feet. Are you going to fireball the guards?
Are we going loud?
You still have yet to take a single step closer to the...
With that mage.
Please take a step closer to the globe of light.
I am very considering just bowling a fireball down the stairs.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go towards the global light, 'cause maybe it's just an anti-magic.
You take a step forward toward the globe of light. All the dragon heads immediately turn to look at you and say, "Who are you? What are your ideals?"
Ideals. I'm Casey. I don't know. Define ideals.
What do you want
The orb.
in life?
Right now, the orb. I don't plan long term.
The dragons, the dragons all go back to looking at the orb, and then once again look at you. Who do you serve?
Flabbergast.
The dragons look at each other once more. Why have you come to Lottie's vault?
Hired for a job to collect the orb. Can I get it, please?
You're very blunt.
Why do you seek the Orrery.
I don't know, we're just hired to do it. We weren't really told. Guy just told us to get it. Says, you know, like management and whatnot, like.
I'm gonna be straight, it's looking pretty bleak right now.
Should I also take a step forward?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright,
The dragon heads, as you take a step forward, they turn to you instead. Who are you, and what are your ideals?
Ingrid. Ingrid Miles Ackerman. I feel that the world needs a bunch of new ideas, and I'm here to show off those new ideas, especially at this wedding here.
What would disappoint you the most right now?
Well, not getting that orb. I kind of need that orb for my performance. I do this whole thing with fire, and I juggle. It's a whole bunch of crazy stuff.
I hate this game. This entire section is so shittily written. I hate this. I got stuck with. I haven't even read the chapters, but from what I've seen, I got the worst one. I was stuck with the worst episode to run. It looks. The dragon heads are now separated between all three of you. What is the best way to make money?
Well, it's by helping the Sugandees.
But not working with this guy.
Miles is just gonna stare intently at one of the dragon heads, waiting for it to respond. He's just gonna go on.
The dragon heads look at one another and the orb. The dragon heads look back at you. Prepare to be disappointed.
Oh,
The dragon heads go back to looking at the orb. Do you take a step forward?
Give it a shot.
They look towards you. Who are you, and what are your ideals?
My name's Elowen, and I guess I just want to live a good life and be a good person.
I hate this episode. These dragons make no fucking sense. Who do you serve?
My God.
Why do you come to Lottie's vault?
We're looking for the orb.
Why do you seek the orb?
Because I was hired to get it, and I want to fulfill my job.
What is your job?
What was the job? Wait, we were getting.
We have to get the order.
Yeah, but there was a piece of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the piece of the Orrery of the Wanderer.
Yeah, the piece of that thing of the Wanderer.
What's your plan? Here for a bit. For a month. Whenever my parents want me back.
What would disappoint you the most right now?
Tomorrow.
You know?
Not finishing the job. Because you don't get the benefits from finishing the job.
Prepare to be disappointed.
Ingrid's gonna go up and flirt with one of the dragons.
It's not gonna work. They're statues. Don't roll. Don't roll. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200.
Guys, I don't think they like our ideals. or my jokes.
Hate these dragons. I fucking hate these dragons. Okay.
What if we mold Earth on them?
They're made of metal. They're like metal statues.
I thought they were stone.
How's the downstairs situation looking right now?
It looks like the fire's almost out.
Damn, that's not good.
I could hurl a fireball down there and keep the fire going.
You want to try stepping up to the dragons again? You think they'll?
Sure. Miles is going to step up to the dragon again.
The dragon heads turn towards you.
Hello, I've returned.
Who are you and what are your ideals? You quickly get the sense that unless you do something, it is going to result in this. Again.
Miles Ackerman. My ideals are that thing, as he points to the orb.
What would disappoint you the most right now?
Not getting that thing. It reminds me of the CDs I used to collect.
Prepare to be disappointed.
So what's supposed to
Wait,
disappoint
what
us
if like
right
lie?
now?
You'd be like, oh, I would be disappointed if I got the orb.
You step forward.
Yeah.
Why have you come to Lottie's vault?
To not get the orb. You're cleaning. And that needs to be cleaned.
What is the best way to make money?
Cleaning.
Cleaning.
Pays pretty well.
We look to each other. They're quite pleased with this answer. I am heavily stretching the definition of what is being asked for here.
Okay.
Just so we can progress this god-awful scene. To be clear, not from your ends. This is awfully written.
I imagine.
Whoever wrote this, I hate.
I imagine there was a hint somewhere else in the campaign, probably, like in this, like.
Nope.
Okay.
You're expected to know what these dragons want. I assume it would help if you had played the previous 4 chapters, but you haven't.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And with the dragons, what's next?
They seem particularly pleased with this risky endeavor that you have proposed as a way to make money. I count that as the creatures being fully and properly engaged, so they will now share the following information. These creatures, I'm summarizing, I'm not going to do the voice and like narrate everything. They say they were created to guard the vault and its contents. Clearly, from the fire below, they mean the orb. They will harm only those who have come to the vault with the intent of misusing the Orrery, which they assume includes anyone trying to steal the component. However, they are not automatically friendly to those claiming other intent, as you have said, or as you have seen. They also divulged that they were created by Lottie, a powerful wizard and clockmaker. So they basically just gave their serial number and their purpose.
Gotta go find this guy.
I wonder if Lottie knows D's.
You really tried.
They ask once more, why have you come to Lottie's vault? They also include, because they are fully and properly engaged, if we believe your cause is just, we will share where Lottie lives.
Okay, well, we're here to clean, and I don't know if you can see, because your statues, down there is currently on fire, and what if that fire spreads up here to the orb? Like, we gotta...
Your cause is noble, step forward. Prepare to be disappointed, step forward.
Okay. She'll step forward.
This sucks. Do you reach for the artifact?
Yeah.
Cool. Your hand passes through the artifact. You see a much smaller, although very real, not an illusion, leather bag floating there within the globe of light, on which is written, "Congratulations."
That's it.
Please take it.
Please, I'll take it. Please,
Can we
does it
continue?
just say congratulations?
You grab the bag, inside of which there are 30 strange coins that appear to be gold, but are actually copper, covered in gold foil and stamped with the letter L. Also in the bag is a note bearing a message in a regal script. "Congratulations on the determination that got you this far in search of the Wheel of Stars. And sorry that your reward has been denied you. The wheel has been with me always, and even as this ruse is ended, I promise it shall never be given over to those who would use the power of the Orrery for woe. If that be you, feel free to face me and know your doom. But if perchance you have come here seeking the Orrery so as to destroy it, well then, you have piqued my interest. My name is Lottie. Find me if you can."
Man, this Lottie guy sure takes a lot of L's.
And the dragons, now that you have read that, says Lottie lives in a cave near the destroyed town called Fortune. There is no sort of puzzle to be interacted with in these dragons. You say the right things and they tell you exactly where you need to go.
Okay. Awesome. Where is this town?
It's-
Is this town?
It is located amid hills to the east of the Grey Peak Mountains, not far from the desert of Orrery.
I imagine it's just east of the mountain we're currently at.
Yep. But you have a scroll ascending. The fire down there is out.
Yeah,
The guards are charging up the stairs.
We should like get out of here.
You really hope I didn't use it. I'm gonna use it.
Okay. Roll to see if you. Oh no, you can. The scroll sending is on the cleric spell list, and it is of a level you can cast. You don't need to roll. You just use the scroll. So you cast sending to whom, and what do you say?
I don't know.
To Flabbergast, because we got like a clue. Yeah. We'd be like, get us out of here, please, before we die.
We'll do that then. So it'll be, I don't know how this sending works.
Basically, you send a mental 25-word message to a person, basically anywhere.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it'll be the flabbergast telling us, like, go get us now. Pretty please.
You hear in your head a response, "Okay," and you are blipped out of existence. You appear in the lobby. Yep. Flabbergast stands before you, slowly waggling his fingers. "Did you get the Wheel of Stars?"
Can you see?
Well, I got this bag instead, but before I tell you what this is, why do you want the Orrery?
You didn't get the Wheel of
It
Stars.
was not in the vaults.
It was not involved.
What's the flounders?
Flabbergast!
Earth to Flabbergast, you there?
You didn't get the Wheel of Stars. It wasn't in the vault.
Like Casey said, it wasn't in there.
But we got a clue.
Yeah,
Clue!
What's in that
But I
bag?
gotta ask first, why do you want it? Like, why do you want the Orrery?
Company wants it.
Why? What are they gonna do with it?
I didn't read chapter 6.
Okay. I'll just like tell them where we were told to go then. Yeah, The vault owner is like in the.
Let's take a quick 5 to 10 minute break while I skim and see why the company wants the Orrery of the Wanderer.
How's
Going
everybody?
great.
How's everybody feeling?
I hope their wedding continues.
Oh boy, I hope I get to run chapters 1 through 4 or chapter 6. Oh no, I have to run chapter 5? Wow, this sucks.
We at least didn't bowl a fireball down the stairs. I think that's good at least.
We only set like one dwarf on fire.
Would have been a lot more.
From what I see here, it is a noble cause. I don't know exactly what it is, but from the context that I have gained, just from watching a bunch of the previous sessions, you are trying to vanquish some evil. I don't know what.
That's good enough.
And you would have been told this because you work for the company, and it would have been a lot easier. This was really not the module to run separately. But yeah, you're told, yeah, you gotta, we're fighting some bad guy. I'm so fucking tired.
Like, you're gonna show them, they'll be like, yeah, we're told to like go to this like cave or whatever by this town.
Peak Mountains. That is close, but not close enough.
Will you be able to teleport us then?
Just ran out of spell slots. You see, if you had gotten it the first time, then maybe I wouldn't be able to teleport.
Ingrid's gonna take out their spell scroll of plainship. I mean, would this work?
Takes it, reads it, gives it back. No, it's the same plane.
All worth a shot, at least. As you're Casey, as Ingrid bundles it up and throws it back in their bag.
I believe I can make a tall request on your behalf of my superiors at the company. This takes out a sending stone. Transmits a silent message that none of you hear. And about 20 seconds later, in through the door walks a just like some guy, some guy in like a dress shirt and a tie, huge eye bags. It's like, yep, what's up? Just told you had a tall ask. And Flabbergast is like, could we borrow the battle balloon?
The battle balloon?
I'm gonna need some context. I need to know why you need the battle balloon if I'm gonna approve anything related to that. I don't just do this. I don't do this shit every day. Flabbergast like waggles his fingers towards you.
So we were going to get the wheel. We were going to get the wheel and stars from the vault, but it was not in the vault because the guy who owns it lied. He has it with him, and we got to go to him to go get it. It's for the Orrery, you know.
All right. Yeah, I can approve the battle balloon. But I am going to need you to sign a long list, just for insurance purposes. A long, very long list of things that may or may not happen while you're on the balloon. And these are just so we know. He appears to be getting more exasperated by the word. The rental cost for this is extraordinarily high. You don't know how much we are paying for this balloon. But it's for the Orrery of the Wanderer. I don't even know how long that has been the focus of this company. So, He takes out a contract, like a blank piece of parchment, and starts writing. This is clearly just like some pencil pusher that has been like conscripted to do this menial labor. This is just a salary man. Yeah. After about 10 minutes of just solid frenzy writing, he passes around a contract that basically just, it is, let me read this. It specifies a loan of the battle balloon. The vehicle is to arrive at your location within a few days, accompanied by a extensive list of penalties to be paid out of your pocket if anything should happen to it. The primary focus of this agreement, as defined in the contract, is to clarify the extremely high cost and emphasize that anything you do in the vehicle, anything you gather, just overall, the vehicle remains the property of Acquisitions Incorporated. The process of signing, countersigning, witnessing, and signing again is followed by this salaryman taking out a nail clipper and a small pair of scissors and asking you for nails and hair clippings in case you die and need to be resurrected so you can pay off your astronomical loans. Because if you're dead, what has happened to the balloon? And also in the contract, you will get a crew to help man your war machine.
I'm just picturing a Fortnite battle bus.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Basically,
That sure
there is art of it. It is a boat with a balloon on it. I've got an image I can post.
Oh, that's great.
The battle balloon.
Oh my god.
But yes. If you all sign it,
Sure, man. Whatever.
cool. Okay. You get multiple long rests because it did say it'd take a few days to get here. So if there's anything you want to speak about, any questions you want to ask, anything you want to do, get your spell slots back, get your HP back. I don't think anyone lost it, but yeah, if there's nothing, we can have the battle balloon arrive.
I got nothing.
I still have my Tides of Chaos expended. Don't forget.
And you get that back. Long rest.
No, I don't get it back till Wild Magic Surge.
It doesn't come back on a long rest.
No, not until Wild Magic Surge.
You cast a detect magic, right?
Yeah.
It's something would have had to happen in the vault. No, you don't get it back. Sorry, bud.
No worries. I'll just wait for it.
For the next spell.
Okay. The battle balloon arrives. You are standing at some sort of sky dock on a higher floor of the Acquisitions Incorporated franchise that you're in. You see a crew of about 15 people that it takes to man such a gargantuan vehicle. And skipping the boarding process because there's nothing for that. You hop on and you head towards the mountain range you can see in the distance. On your journey, the sun hides behind clouds that increasingly darken as you head towards these mountains. And hopefully, the wizard that created the Orrery. A steady rain begins to fall, and the wind begins to howl. A crash of thunder is followed by forks of lightning, and soon, sheets of rain are falling, while lightning flashes on every side. The lightning forms concentrated pockets, creating a maze of sorts. And this is the point where You know what? Give me a nature or survival check. This is DC 12. I will be perplexed if someone fails that. Okay. I won't be so perplexed.
12.
Cool, okay. We got a success. You sense that this storm is not natural. It might have been manipulated by a powerful spell, an artifact, proximity to a portal to an elemental plane, whatever its origin. It is obvious to you that you must maneuver through the storm, and retreat is not an option. Or you will have to pay an extreme amount of money. You will be indentured for life. So, you can pick your roles for this, essentially what is a series of skill challenges. There's the captain, providing leadership to the other characters and crew. There's the pilot, who charts a safe course. There's the weapon master, directing the crew, operating the vehicle's weapons in case enemies appear. There's the lookout, watching for dangers. And there's the mechanic, leading the crew, battening down the hatches, and making repairs. All of these roles must be filled, but because we have 3 people, it even says here, just one of the crew members will fill that role, and they just have a +3 to whatever ability check needs to be made.
I guess I'll take lookout.
Someone is gonna take.
You can
I
take
actually look
it.
at his perception.
Yeah,
Probably.
I got a +4 to perception.
Yeah, that's 5.
Okay.
I do have the observant feat. It uses passive perception though.
It does not.
That's unfortunate.
A bunch of active skill challenges.
Okay.
I can take weapons then.
I don't think there's intimidation, because I don't think that would be good for leading them. Actually, what's
I got
what's the
acrobatics.
captain? Yeah.
I guess I'd be the, wait, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, I have a +8 to persuasion and personally.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take captain then. This can only go great.
I don't know what else to take.
We want to do lookout, right? We look at all do weapons, I guess.
Okay. So, weapons.
Look out.
Captain.
Captain. Alright. I was going to post an image of what everything does, but you've already chosen. So, the first event. The storm has become deadly, with pockets of lightning flaring all around the battle balloon. The weapons master. No enemies appear during this event. However, you can use the help action or take another action to cast a spell that you think would help either the lookout or the captain.
Help action lookout.
Help action on the lookout, all right. Next is the lookout. The lookout will perform a perception check with advantage because you have the help action to call out the many pockets of lightning ahead.
23.
23. That passes. Captain. The members of the crew are on edge. You can make either an intimidation or a persuasion check to steady the crew or bully them into working better and prepare them for the pilot's commands.
Let's persuade them. Let's not persuade them. I'm going to use lucky. That's a bit better. Alright, so that's a use my lucky down. 24.
Okay, successful. That's everyone. So the pilot is NPC. This is just a dexterity check to chart a course through the lightning. It does not have proficiency with flying vehicles. Check is not made with disadvantage because the lookout succeeded. Is made with advantage because the crew has been steadied by the captain. Oof, nope. Okay, that's good. Yeah, easily succeeds. Okay. Yes. So, nothing bad happens. The pilot successfully steers around lightning, and now it is the mechanic who is also an NPC. This is a athletics or acrobatics check to reach for fires and put them out with the crew's aid. Yeah. It's a 21. Success. First event goes through without a hitch. Everyone plays their part, and there are no problems. The second event. The storm dies down as the battle balloon sails away from the pockets of thunder and lightning. That's when fist-sized hail begins to drop out of the sky. As you search for a path out of the storm, a rock of ice the size of a giant's boulder misses the balloon by a few feet. Look out first. Another perception check to spot areas where the storm thins and warn the pilot when boulder-sized hail would strike the balloon. 16. That succeeds. Captain, you must succeed on a deception or persuasion check to once again steady the crew and prepare them for the pilot's commands.
Or persuade them. That's 14.
14. That passes. That's the pilot's turn. That's an NPC. You're the weapon master, right? Alright. The pilot has to make 2 dexterity checks to chart a course through the hailstorm. The lookout succeeded, so it's not at a disadvantage. It is made with advantage because the crew has been steadied by the captain, and there was no fire in the previous event. Okay. Alright. 1 check. Yeah, I need advantage for that. That is still a fail. Okay. 2nd check. I desperately need advantage worse. Both checks fail. 2 NPC crew members are killed as a boulder-sized chunk of hail slams into the ship. The captain has disadvantage on their check in the next event, and a massive boulder of ice heads for the battle balloon. Weapon master, if the pilot failed both checks, which the pilot did, you must attempt to shoot the ice boulder with one of the battle balloon's weapons. If the attack hits, the boulder is destroyed. If the attack misses, the boulder strikes the battle balloon.
Just like a ranged weapon,
I will send the details of the weapons in a chat. They're, yeah, you'll see. As you can tell, they are both just a +8 to hit. You just have to hit it.
Can I have my archery fighting style? Because it just works on ranged weapon attacks.
Yes.
Okay. That is the same as my gun, and it's just a flat roll. Probably the top one, the flamethrower.
Okay. It doesn't say what you have to roll.
Does it not? It doesn't say like what the AC of the hail is.
No.
Okay, and it's just a flat roll, like a roll plus a bonus, not advantage or disadvantage.
Not advantage or disadvantage. This is perplexing.
Okay, well, okay, I have a +10, so 21.
Yeah, that's enough. Cool. The boulder is destroyed. This is incredible. It just doesn't say what you have to get.
Okay.
All right, mechanic. This is an NPC. Yeah. That is just a survival check or a wisdom check to repair damage. This is written so terribly. I technically haven't taken any damage, even though NPC crew members were killed. Yeah.
Can you repair those guys?
No. Those guys are dead.
Yeah,
Those guys are never coming back.
Yeah, you see your repair tool on them?
If the pilot had only failed one check and succeeded the other one, the ship would have taken damage. If you had missed, the ship would have taken more damage.
Okay, so
But the pilot
it was
failed.
better for him to have failed both.
Yeah. Because two NPC crew members, it technically means nothing.
Yeah.
But damage actually has a consequence.
Sure, why not, man? I guess.
Okay, well, you know. Okay, now. Regardless of any other damage taken so far, the balloon's rigging has been torn by the hail. Okay. That is a fail. The pilot has disadvantage on their next check. So the captain has disadvantage on the next check, the pilot has disadvantage on the next check. Event 3.
Okay, so I was gonna joke about us not bringing the balloon back, but
Who hired these guys? Like,
Though the winds still howl and buffet the battle balloon, the lightning and hail falls away behind you. The clouds turn from purple-black to a light gray. That's when you see the funnel cloud moving towards you. And is that a face forming within it? The storm has attracted a massive, sentient funnel cloud that threatens to consume the battle balloon. Look out. Make your third perception check.
9.
The DC was 10. The captain makes a DC 15 charisma check, deception or persuasion check to steady the crew and prepare them for the pilot's command. The check is made with disadvantage because the pilot failed both checks in the previous event.
oh, this is phenomenal. Wait, hold on. That's 11. No, wait, what am I saying? Yours was DC 10. I just heard mine was DC 15. That's
Yeah.
11. I can't even lucky my way out of this one because,
Okay. The weapon master can attempt to shoot the huge storm in the face with one of the battle balloon's weapons. It gives us an AC this time. The AC is 16. The storm momentarily wavers.
Good.
This can be used to counteract one failed check by either steadying the crew or giving the lookout time to shout new instructions to the pilot.
Okay.
So if you hit an AC 16, you can undo a mistake.
I'm gonna use the same gun weapon.
Yeah, the weapon doesn't matter.
27.
Yeah. Good job. You blasted the storm.
Try again, Captain, I guess.
sweet.
You don't get to try again. It's just like
Okay.
the failure is erased. Okay, pilot.
Gonna fail either way. man.
DC 14 dex check to dart away from the funnel cloud, making use of pursuit vehicles. Made with disadvantage if the lookout failed their check, which it did. It is made with advantage if the crew has been steadied, which it was because it was.
It's
Yeah,
just a flat roll, right?
it's just a flat roll. That's still a fail.
Oh, this is awesome.
All right, the battle balloon's hull takes 5 damage. That was the consequence. Mechanic. The rigging is being torn apart by the strong winds. The mechanic must succeed on a DC 12 survival check to prevent further damage. If the check fails, the balloon's hull just takes more damage. It can't just be me that sees the awful design of this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like.
You are, so we're expected to have 6 people for it. Otherwise, we get like the NPCs that don't. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it is supposed to be just like its own campaign, but
Yeah.
whatever, here we go. Fail.
This is like snowballing really fast because
Yeah.
failing one check is like, oh, you disadvantage on the next one. I was gonna joke about like, oh, we're not getting this balloon back. I hope they know that, but like, I don't think we're getting this balloon back. I hope they know that.
Do you think we're
We're gonna bring the balloon back. It's gonna be like in shambles. It's gonna be like 3 crew members left alive by the end of this.
So, believe it or not, the battle balloon portion gets even worse.
Oh, fun.
This is the part that I mentioned earlier. For the sake of my own sanity and for the sake of all of yours, I'm skipping this. Okay. We are skipping this.
What happened?
I don't think I want to know.
I'm gonna.
I have to track the initiative of your 15 crew members. An enemy battle balloon shows up. I have to track the initiative for both your battle balloon and the enemy's battle balloon. The enemy also has a crew of like 15 people. And there is a balloon versus balloon boarding party battle. I don't want to keep track of 30 initiatives, especially because they're all separate creatures with separate stat blocks.
Oh, that's.
Oh, I don't blame you for that.
Yeah, so we're skipping that. Yeah. You make it. Good job. We both, all of us here, we got so very unlucky. It got stuck with the slop of the module. There is, I will go out on a limb and say there is no way that any other part of this is as bad as this. This is awful. Anyway, once the battle is over, let's say your airship is, it's worse for wear than when it took off. You're indentured for maybe 30 years of your life, but not the rest of it. Good stuff. You continue the voyage to the Grey Peak Mountains, following up on the information gained in the vault accessed through the Horn Enclave. The mysterious wizard Lottie is said to have destroyed the town of Fortune, and the characters are about to find out just what kind of destruction took place. On the 8th day of travel, Jesus Christ, this happened over 8 days. You finally locate the town of Fortune, hidden in the foothills of the Grey Peak Mountains near the desert of Anarok. Though dusk is upon you, even in the fading light, you can see that the town was never very big to begin with, and that it is completely destroyed. Most of its buildings are empty shells and piles of wreckage. Looming beyond the town is a large, dark cavern. It just occurred to me that you could have crit
I
on all of
also
those
just
checks.
realized that.
Those were all just regular checks. You could have chosen to use a crit on. Anyway,
I forgot about the crits.
Yeah, I did too. I just thought I was like, oh, we could have just used those.
a narrow river winds down from the mountain and along one side of the town. Its water is a strange phosphorescent green color. As you touch down, the only thing that greets you in the town is the wind blowing through the empty streets. If you'd like to go further in the town, there is more checkup on the river. There is stuff for that.
What direction do you want to go?
I was thinking town.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
Yeah, to get to the cave, which is what your kind of objective is, you do have to go through the town. Okay. All right. While you're walking through here, I need a survival check. Just remember.
12.
20.
You all see this. It wasn't a very high DC. You see infrequent tracks belonging to different humanoid creatures. Some travel alone, while you see clusters of prints that indicate travel in small groups. Those of you who rolled 17 or higher, you also reveal the footprints of dogs, though some of those prints have more claws per foot than an ordinary dog. Are you just walking through the town, or are you like peering into buildings, like looking around at any like greenery that grows or animals?
The buildings are intact, right?
They are intact. They're just heavily abandoned, and because of that, I mean, some aren't intact because of dilapidation.
I mean, there's probably no harm in
Yeah,
taking a
like
peek.
I'm not gonna be like
Yeah.
thoroughly searching through each one, but Casey just like take a look down like alleyways and just into buildings if there's like openings and like doors or windows or whatever.
Okay.
Ingrid will do the same.
Okay. Perception checks for whoever's searching.
Active.
Yes. Casey sees. I mean, the rest of you kind of got the idea, but Casey, you see that many of the houses were actually not actually destroyed. They were in the process of being built and never finished. You see from context clues like some scaffolding here, ladders and tools strewn about, all like rusted with age. The construction was cheap, which did cause the rapid deterioration of the structures. Just with cursory glances, none of the houses hold valuables, but a few reveal shelters within, along with piles of old clothing and bedding. One of the shelters is built from large wooden signs upon which is written, "There's a fortune to be made in fortune," and "Choose fortune and win," and "Tokens, lowest prices." Yes, that is what you find. At this point, you're basically all the way through the town. Unless you investigate anything else, you can go to the cave.
I'm gonna use the cave.
Same here.
Okay. Making for the cavern, you hear from behind you a murmur of voices that slowly builds within the wrecked buildings. A stocky humanoid with gray skin and a white beard suddenly stumbles forth, swaying from one side to the other as if intoxicated. It stares at you, points a finger, and yells, "Tokens!" 3 more humanoids emerge from buildings yelling, "Tokens!" 2 of them control dogs on leashes, though each of those dogs has 2 heads. Roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Okay, I don't feel as bad about mine now.
Okay, I'm theater the minding it. I don't want to use it out. Let's go clockwise.
12.
12.
6.
6.
16.
KC. 16. Okay. Okay, open stat wise, I forgot about that. I mean, when I play the game. What's your dexterity modifier? Okay. Okay. Sorry about this. Let me separate initiatives. Wow. Awful rolls. Okay. Now for the dogs. Oh, that one I crit. Right? All right. First on the initiative is going to be one of the death dogs. So just to sort of get positioning down, there's the cave mouth. You 3 are sort of just in a line. Doesn't matter what order you're in. There's one Dwergar, that is sort of closer to you than the rest. The other ones are sort of like in the back, just dispersed among like kind of the buildings. The two, like on the edges, have dogs. First is one of the dogs. It is going to sprint up to. It's going to use its movement speed and make 2 bite attacks on 1, 2, 3. Eloy. That is going to be a 19 to hit, and that is going to be a 13 to hit. Okay. You take 8 piercing damage. I need you to make me a con save. Against disease, if it matters. Some people are immune to disease.
11.
11, that is a failure. You have the poison condition. Yes. I'm just trying to read that fucking stat block. Okay. Next, it is your turn, Ella.
Okay. Disadvantage on attack rolls also. Does that count for spells too?
If the spell has an attack roll, yes, but enemy saves are unaffected.
Okay. Can I just do Sacred Flame on like the one guy that's closest to us?
The dog or the dwargar?
The Dweller.
Okay. That will be a dexterity save. What's your DC?
15.
Failure. Roll damage.
Um, 7.
7 damage. Okay. Okay. Next on the initiative is the dwargar that you just hit, and the death dog, the second one. First it is the death dog, though. I don't know why I rolled. Like, nothing's happening. I'm so fucking tired. This death dog is going to go for Casey. It is going to make 2 bite attacks. 9. Last one I'm going to make it crit for fun. So, this shitty damage. 5 piercing damage. I need a con save.
20.
You pass. Just noting down the crit saves. Alright, after that it is the dwargar who is going to stand still, just stare at you angrily and shout out again, "Tokens!" And going to use its enlarge action. It is now size large, and it towers over you, staring down and being frightening and stuff. That's the end of its turn. It is now Ingrid's turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna quicken spell. I'm gonna quicken spell for mage armor. Oop, come on, that's quicken spell mage armor, so my AC becomes 16. And then action, I am going to firebolts. Or hold on. Wi-Fi's acting all strange. Ingrid's gonna yell out to just the general crowd. Do any of you guys know D's?
Tokens!
D's nuts, as she's going to run back and hurl a firebolt at the person who yelled tokens.
I'll say it's the like back left.
Alright. Oh, we have like 22 crits. You guys still if I force a crit?
There are 22. Just use it.
Awesome. I'm gonna force a crit on my firebolt.
There is only one session, I think. As long as you only use like half of them.
Yeah, there's one
That's
session
fine.
left after this.
Damage, that is... Oh jeez, that one missed. That is 22... Or no, 21... that's 28 fire damage.
28.
28 fire damage.
You immediately incinerate the Dwergar in the back left.
The fact that it worked.
Yeah, man, these are some regular old Wizards of the Coast stat logs.
In particular, Ingrid's gonna move, she's moving 30 feet away from the action as to not get hit.
Okay.
And entering.
Alright, then it is the Dwergar in the middle, who is also going to enlarge and run forward, sort of between Elowin and Casey, the gap that has opened up with Ingrid's retreat. And after that, it's Casey's turn.
Alright. Is there an ally within 5 feet of the dog that bit me?
An ally of yours?
Yeah. For sneak attack. Because I have the gunner feet, so I don't get disadvantage from being melee.
No.
Then I'll just bonus action steady aim.
Okay.
And then I will also force a crit. 13, 18, 20, 24. 24 piercing damage to the death dog that bit me.
Okay. That is, you say 24?
Yep.
Okay, that's bloody already.
Oh, that's 29. Or that's
29.
Next mod.
Okay. Still bloody.
And that's it, because I cannot move.
Okay. It is the final Dwergar, the final living Dwergar's turn, who's going to take the enlarge action and run forward, but not get in melee with anybody. Back to the top of the order, the first Death Dog. It is going to. Funny thing about the Death Dog stat block. You're poisoned for 24 more hours. You can only repeat the save at the end of 24 hours.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Isn't this a fun chapter? So, yeah, have fun. Okay. That Death Dog is going to make one bite attack on Elowin. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And then is going to run after, which means you get an attack of opportunity if you have a melee weapon and would like to take that. And is going to run up to Ingrid.
So, roll with disadvantage because I have poison, right?
Yes.
Okay. $17?
17 hits.
Three damage.
3 damage. And then you took, I forgot to mention, you took yourself 3 piercing damage. And you're already poisoned, so you don't need to save. I'm gonna crit on Ingrid.
Oh, wonderful.
That's 11 piercing damage. I need to con save.
Yep, let me just do the damage real quick. And for con save, I don't feel confident in my ability, so I'm just going to crit on con save.
is that dog's turn. It's Ellen's turn.
Okay, wait. So I'm just gonna cast Guiding Bolt on one of the dogs hasn't been hit yet, right?
Both dogs have been hit. The one you hit, though, it was its first hit and it was only 3 damage.
Okay, so then I'm gonna hit that one then.
Okay. It is a disadvantage.
10.
Hit the dog. That unfortunately misses.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Death Dog the second is currently engaged with Casey. It's gonna crit. It's at 12 piercing damage, and I need a con save.
Okay.
That is the DC.
Okay.
You're not poisoned. Second attack. I'm not gonna crit. That is. After that, it is the Dwergar, the one that was originally in the center, enlarged, and did not move. It's going to throw a javelin at Ingrid, which will crit.
Oh, fantastic.
Turn the roll.
Yeah, yeah. I'm using these crits. That will be 5, 8, 11, 16 plus 2 is 18 piercing damage.
I'm down. 30 HP in a dream.
Alright, that is its whole turn. It's now Ingrid's turn. Make a death save. You can crit on these, and it just means you immediately get up at 1 HP, and you have the rest of your turn still.
Oh, I am tempted to do that. Am I able to lucky death saves?
I don't know.
Because
Also, how many crits have players used so far?
I used one.
I've also used one. Alright, I'm gonna use crit the third to get back up at 1 HP.
Okay.
And so the death dog is still beside me, right?
Yes.
Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna move out of its attack range. I feel like that's a really bad idea, but I'm gonna move out of its attack range.
You'll take an attack of opportunity.
Go ahead.
This is 16 hit.
That's a pizza.
You go down. Make a con save.
Uh, 18.
You are not poisoned. You're down again, though.
Yep.
Alright. Dwerger number 3 is going to, this is the one that's sort of in the center of everyone, is going to make a war pick attack on, this could very well just like down somebody else. 1 and 2. 11. Oh, that didn't even hit. That's like a 10. Alright, after that, it is Casey's turn.
I'm going to shoot at the dog that is more injured in front of me.
Yes.
Just regular, no advantage or insight fight or anything. 24.
That hits.
It takes 15 piercing damage.
It is dead. You
Alright.
shoot it in the head, it's gone.
And then I'm going to bonus action second wind. Oh, well. For 11.
Oh,
That's max.
calls for a crit. After Casey, that your turn?
Is there anything else? Yeah, there's the one guy.
Yeah, there's
Knocked
yeah,
down the roof.
Okay. Regard 4, that was the javelin thrower. No, that was just the second guy who's not in melee right now. Who is gonna stay not in melee and throw a javelin at Ellen. You're fucking waiting for it, aren't you?
What?
Which will crit. No. 2. And this is. Back to the top of the initiative. The dog that is right next to Ingrid will run back to Casey and will crit with a bite attack. And then the second one is a nat 1.
17 on the con save.
Yeah, you're good. But you do take 8 bleeding damage. That's its turn. Element.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word. Would Healing Word work?
Yes.
Okay, I don't. Okay. Can do that, which is. Do that on second level. 9.
Cool.
Awesome.
Back over 9 HP and no dog around you.
And that's only a bonus action, so also to. I'm gonna do Word of Radiance, which is. Can I do all of the creatures in the area then? Because it's each creature of your choice you can see within range must succeed on the Constitution save.
What's the range?
5 feet? For anyone near me?
There's one bird right near you, yeah,
Only
right
one?
beside you.
Maybe I'll just do secret.
If you want to, the way I'm picturing it in my mind, if you like sort of rotate around, you could not leave the Dwergo's reach and not get opportunity attacked, but also get in range of one other.
The one dog attack. Element 2.
Oh yeah, there's a dog.
So I can hit 3 of them?
Wait, no, it attacked 2.
Oh.
You demolished one dog, and then the other one ran up to you. So you can get 2 Dwergar. And what save is that?
Con.
Con. 12, 9.
So it hits both of them.
Okay, cool. Roll damage.
Eight.
Okay. Now it's Dwergar 1, who's going to walk up to Casey, make a war pick attack. Does a 6 hit you?
Almost.
Okay. That's the end of that turn. Ingrid.
Alright, how many targets are within fireball range?
You can catch 2 Dwergar without it hitting any of your allies. Anything else, and you either only catch 1 or you also catch your allies.
Alright. And then hopefully I use my Tides of Chaos a bit back.
Yeah, you feel free to roll on the search table. Is this after you cast the spell?
Let me check.
Yeah, based on rolling the d20 after casting the spell, you just roll on the table instead.
Okay, so you fireball first. That is a dex save from 2 Dwergar. Fail. Fail. 5 and a 3.
Oh, yep, those are definitely fails. Damage. I finally get to roll fireball damage. I've never rolled fireball damage before. This is exciting. That's 8d6. That's a lot of dice. 12, 13. It's 18 fire damage to all those that fail.
Alright. One of them burns to a crisp. The other one appears as if you were to hit him for 1 damage, 1 time, it would kill him.
On the wild magic table, that's a 64. So I've cast Fog Cloud Centered on myself after shooting a fireball. Let me just check what Fog Cloud does.
Makes it fog. That is
For
it.
1 whole hour. I don't know if it follows me though, which is the one
I
thing.
don't think it does.
Alright. Other than that, I'm gonna try and position myself to not be in, to be like, to get a good angle, but also be like out of melee range of like a lot of the enemies, so they need to spend more time getting to me. More in the back lines to get good shots off.
Okay.
And enter in there.
Casey.
Can I get I'm gonna use insightful fight on the dog. Can I get a deception check from the dog?
Okay.
It's like flavor-wise, it's the room kind of like predicts their movements and stuff for sneak attack without advantage or an ally within 5 feet of them, but it's just insight versus deception. I got a 28 on my insight check.
This charisma bonus is a -2.
Okay. So I'm gonna now attack it. It's a 12 in the dog.
Yes.
Oh, okay. 15 piercing.
15 piercing. Okay.
It's 1 bonus. And that's my bonus action. And there's 2 people in melee, so I don't know how much I move.
Alright.
That's it.
Dwerger number 4. I don't even remember which one this is. This is the one in melee, I think. It is going to try to hit Elowen. 19.
Yeah.
There's a war pick, so you take 9 piercing damage. And after that, back to the top of the initiative order, it is the Death Dog. It is going to crit Casey. Roll a con save.
Should I mark that down, or is that even a roll the accurate at this point?
I'm recording my own crits.
Yeah, I figured. Sorry.
You take 12 piercing damage.
I exactly to 0 and knocked unconscious.
I understand. The Death Dog is going to run towards Ingrid.
Hey.
It ends up around in the fog cloud. It gets in there, has no more movement, and is confused. After that, Elowen's turn.
How many things are left?
There's the fog clouded Death Dog. There is a Dwergar at 1 HP that's like throwing javelins at range. And there is a Dwergar in melee who looks kind of fine.
I'm gonna go for the one that's like literally about to die. That one. And then I'll just do secret flame.
Dex save. Fail. He's dead. He is 1 HP. You can't possibly roll lower than that.
And then for bonus action, I'll do heal word for Casey.
My insightful fight doesn't go away if I get knocked unconscious. Or die. I could die and be revived within a minute and still give a sneak attack.
7.
Okay, thank you. It only goes away if the dog gets incapacitated.
So the dog can like fall into like a net or something.
Yeah. I can't incite an incapacitated creature, but it just stays active for a minute after I use it.
That's awesome.
It does not go away if I go down or die or something else, or if I use it on something else.
What book is that from?
I think it's Xanathar's Guide. It's the Inquisitive Rogue.
Strange.
It is.
Okay. After Elohim, it is Ingrid's turn. You are quite far away from everyone else. There's a dog in the fog cloud. You don't know that. The fog cloud is obscuring your line of sight.
Alright, Ingrid's gonna move out of the fog cloud, and so there's the death dog in the fog cloud, and then there's that other guy in melee range.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna move out of the fog cloud, away from the death dog, and
I cannot see you. It does an opportunity attack.
it doesn't?
It does not.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to Chaos Bolt the Dwergar melee range of that other person. How many range spell is that? Here's my die. Here we go. Chaos Bolt. I'm gonna lucky that. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's see, 23 to hit.
Yeah, it's roll damage.
First thing to need to know the Chaos Bolt Chaos thing. D8 damage type is. Alright, so it's going to take cold damage, and it is going to be. Yep, 2d8 plus 1 to 6. It takes 14, 15, 16 cold damage.
Yes, it is dead. Okay. Now, the only being that's left is the death dog that is lost in the fog somewhere. Casey, it's your turn.
Frozen
I'm
Silent
going
Hill.
to stand up and prepare to shoot the dog if it returns.
Okay. Top of the order. The dog runs past, sees nobody, and just goes around. You now see the dog and can shoot it.
Crit.
That hits. It might be dead.
36 piercing damage.
It's dead. Okay. In the aftermath of the brief bout, you see on the Dwergar's bodies, they carry nothing but their clothing and armor, which is filthy. They only carry their weapons and one bottle each of that green river water.
Can't believe they were drinking the slime.
I don't think we should drink the river water.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
All right. You keep heading towards the cavern.
Yeah.
Okay. It's more than 20 feet wide and tall. It's a large cavern. It opens up to a dark tunnel that winds its way beneath the foothills. There's a strange smell in the air, reminiscent of oil and ozone. Make a perception check or investigation. An active perception check.
And
Dirty 20.
23.
You detect a pressure plate. Those who rolled above 12 detect a pressure plate running wall to wall under the dirt floor. If your check was 17 or higher, it also counts. There is a rectangular object hanging from the ceiling 50 feet further down the tunnel. It's a pressure plate in front of you.
Maybe we should all take cover.
From when?
Well, there's a pressure plate.
Would you look at that? There's
I-
a pressure plate.
It's a pressure plate. I think maybe we should take cover, set it up, see what happens.
Don't set it off. Can we go around it?
It is the running wall to wall underneath the dirt. It is the whole hallway.
Would my mage hand be able to set it off?
Yes.
I'm thinking we just mage hand hit the pressure plate and see what happens.
Back up a bit and then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like we just back up, take cover, mage hand. Alright.
Cool.
We're mage handing that.
You back up and take cover. You send the mage hand in. You press it down. It causes an audible click, and there's the sound of whirring gears. It gets louder and louder, and then the rectangular object ahead reveals itself to be a large metal sign that is suddenly outlined in bright pink light, with the words, "Welcome! You're almost here!" shining brightly.
Oh, okay. Well, would you like that? Defeated Ingrid is just gonna walk to the sign.
Further down the tunnel,
Yeah.
there's a second pressure plate.
Did she notice?
Yes.
She's gonna step on it.
Another sign lights up that spells out, "Tokens available!" in brilliant green. Not far from that sign is a bridge leading over the glowing green river where it bisects the tunnel. Beyond that, after crossing over it, you get a good look of the gross green water below. You spot a third pressure plate in front of you.
Does anybody want to guess what this one's gonna do?
I like the trap.
Ellen?
I think it's gonna do the same thing.
Ingrid's gonna step on it.
The third pressure plate lights up a sign reading, "Loosest slots in Faerun."
Are we just...
In gambling terms.
Okay.
That's what it says in the website.
We're just walking... Yeah.
Rounding the final corner, beyond the third sign, there is... The darkness of the tunnel suddenly gives away the light. Tiny, glowing globes, many of them blinking, flare to life along the walls and ceiling ahead. Hanging from the tunnel roof is an enormous sign, around which more globes of light chase each other and on which are lit up the words. Just reading that word for word, by the way. Lottie's Palace. Wide steps at the end of the tunnel lead up to a set of open double doors. You see no dangers outside the palace beyond exposure to too much flashing light, which won't do damage.
Alright, I guess we're going gambling.
Alright. As you pass through the doors, you enter a world of opulence. Glass chandeliers fill a huge open chamber with brilliant light. The floors are carpeted, the walls decorated with scroll work and painted with images of golden coins bearing the letter L, much like the ones you have in the bag. Dark wooden beams span the vast ceiling, which glitters with thousands of tiny gems. The center of the area holds a sunken gambling pit that is packed with people sitting in leather-upholstered chairs around tables covered in green velvet. To one side of the hall is a stage where 3 harpists play, surrounded by a lounge with comfortable chairs and small tables. Beyond that is the bar, and a door presumably leading to a kitchen. A sign to your right indicates the powder room, while another to your left indicates tokens. To the far left is a fortified iron door sealed with a large lock. The center of the far wall features another set of double doors. The clientele here all look a lot like the Dwergar you saw in the Town of Fortune. All are in a gambling frenzy, arguing with one another over tokens and swearing that the next game will be the big one. Most of them are drinking heavily. As you take it all in, a skeleton wearing a red uniform with a high collar and a crisp-looking hat approaches you. It speaks to you in common. Hello there. You should get some tokens from the cashier. And it holds up a tray of drinks.
I'll pass on this one.
Yeah, I'm okay with the drinks.
Okay.
I'll take one, but I won't drink it. I'll just hold it.
Hello there. You should get some tokens at the cashier.
Where can we find...
Hello there. You should get some tokens at the cashier. You look at the sign on your left that says tokens.
Huh.
I think we should go that way.
Hello there. You should get some tokens from the cashier.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, let's get out of here.
And we're just looking for a lot of yellowy. Just like ask the cashier, I guess.
You see, as you're entering in and walking towards the cashier, you get a good look of all around the place. You see a total of around 20 skeletons working the floor. They're dealers, bartenders, waitstaff. The harpists are also skeletons. Many are dwarf-sized, much like the Dwergar that live in here. Alright. Your passive perception is like 100 billion, right?
Yeah, it's 20.
Yeah. You see small clockwork devices attached to the insides of their skulls that lights up when they speak.
Okay. So they're like constructs.
Yeah. You arrive at the token counter, the cashier. You see a skeleton in a slinky dress behind the cashier window who sees you approach. Hey there. Each token costs 5 gold. You can also buy super lucky tokens for 10 gold each.
What do super lucky tokens do?
Hey there. You can buy a token for 5 gold pieces. You can also buy super lucky tokens for 10 gold pieces each.
I mean, I think we should I think we're just here on business. There's no need for the cashier.
Hey there. You can buy a token for 5 gold pieces. There are also super lucky tokens for 10 gold pieces each.
Is there like any non-Dwergar or skeleton visible in this area?
Nope.
I suppose we should look for like a staff door or something.
That or like a staircase or
Yeah.
anything?
I want to get away from here as Ingrid gestures to this place.
Hey there.
I'm gonna fireball this guy. I swear I'm gonna fireball.
You can buy a token for 5 gold pieces. You can also buy super lucky tokens for 10 gold pieces.
each. I know. I heard this view.
The skeleton seems to not react at all to your words.
Do you know where we can find the manager of this place?
Go.
Hey there.
Okay, let's go look.
Is this how I am to you guys?
Let's just like go look for anything.
Isn't there like a door? Like a special one?
There was a heavily fortified iron door towards the back left. There's a set of double doors towards the center, and on the right, behind the bar, there was a door you assumed sort of went to like a kitchen area.
Want to check the double doors? Alright, we're checking the double doors.
You open the double doors. You see the floor of this room is covered in red tiles that surround a large swimming pool, the bottom of which glitters with thousands of gems. Fountains around the room spray water into the air that hangs as a fine mist. If I recall correctly, let me see. There is, toward the back right of the room, there is another set of doors, or there's one door. Directly across, although the pool is in the way, you'd have to go around. There's another set of double doors, and that's all.
Just the other set of doors.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You can go around the pool.
Yep.
One second. All right, yeah. You go around and you find yourself in a hallway. Immediately in front of you, there's another set of double doors. There's also a path to your left. There's no path to your left. There's a path to your right. Based on the geography of the building, you reckon the path to your right, because you see it curve, probably leads back to the kitchen, where you assume it would be.
The third set of double doors sounds promising.
Yeah.
Don't tell me there's more. You see large clockwork double doors open by themselves as you approach. This is the final one. All right, there's not more double doors. Revealing a luxurious room decorated with fine art, rich carpets, several leather couches, and a boardroom table. Crystal balls sitting on pedestals around the room, flickering glow. And a huge fish tank swarms with unusual creatures. Some of them are even alive. 9 liches occupy the room, either lounging around or arguing at the table. All wear leisure suits or sundresses, including one sitting comfortably with a dog in her lap. All appear surprised to see you. There's a sort of stunned silence as 9 liches look at you.
Hey, your body's weird.
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, would Lonnie happen to be around? We're looking for him on behalf of Acquisitions Incorporated.
The one with the dog sort of stands up, placing the dog gently on the table. Says, "Are these servants of anyone?" And then, like, the lich, none of the liches sort of say anything. They all kind of look at each other and just shrug. She starts to point a finger at you, and then starts to speak the verbal components of a spell, and then stops as someone like, "Oh, hold on now. I'm terribly bored, and I don't argue with these other cretins anymore. Let's hear them out. You said you're with Acquisitions Incorporated?" Then the one you suppose is Lonnie, who looks to be the head. It's like, this is my boardroom. Shut it. Acquisitions Incorporated?
That would be correct, yes. We're looking for the Star Wheel, what's it called?
Wheel of Stars, I mean?
Wheel of Stars, yes.
Oh, stars. Okay. So I take it you found my bag.
Pull it from her coat.
Yes.
Pull it.
You see like a sort of a magical aura begin to kind of surround Lottie as the rest of the liches sort of leap back. And so have you come here to try and take the pieces from me?
Not necessarily by force, no.
Well, we were just going to ask nicely if we could get the pieces, since, what's his name? Flounders? Flounders needs these pieces of the Star Wheel to vanquish this big bad guy that's threatening the company. You know, business stuff.
All right. So you aim to use the Orrery for benevolent purpose?
We intend to use it for.
As far as we're aware, that is the intent behind it. It's yes.
Yeah, we intend to use it for this one purpose, and then we'll give it back.
Okay. You know what's really funny?
What's up?
The next session is in an hour and a half, but it could just end here. The module says if they want to use it for good purposes, then Lottie's like, okay. It only asks for charisma checks to carry the conversation, but you have outright said, as far as we know, this is for a benevolent purpose. We are doing good here. There's no reason for, as written here, there's no reason that Lottie doesn't just say, take it.
Okay. Hey, I heard we got like another group being sent out to find the last piece. You wanna let them come get it just so they have something to do? Just give us just the wheel, and then they can come get the next one.
If you want,
I wouldn't want them to feel left out, you know.
I mean, if you want, we can make this run on a bit longer, and we can like lie back and forth to each other, even though we both know we're telling the
It
truth.
says here, word for word, if the characters convince Lottie that their goals are to end the Orrery's threat and save the world, she shares any information that they don't already know and provides them with the last Orrery component called the Wheel of Stars. Prior, it says her goal is to have the Orrery either destroyed or used for a benevolent purpose, and you have outright said this will be used for good.
To be clear, I read the next section. It can work if they don't, if you have some of the Orrery pieces. Like that's,
Okay.
yeah. The bad guys don't need to have all the Orrery pieces for it to work.
Yeah. I thought that was the case because the very first group also got an Orrery piece.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourselves.
I guess.
I don't want to end an hour and a half early.
We should go gambling, guys.
You could go gambling.
We could also. I'm thinking we head back to Freak or Flounders or Flabbergast. I keep forgetting his name.
It's Flabbergast.
Flabbergast.
It's like the finger thing.
Yeah, Flabbergast. I keep thinking his name is Flounders. What if we head back to Flabbergast? We head back to Flabbergast, we give him the pieces, and then
we come back to gambling.
Yeah, then we come back to
The
gamble.
battle must die.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we can try to work back our debts to gambling.
I was gonna
earn the
say,
money that we owe them for the ship.
I was gonna say, I still have that plane chip scroll. We're gonna be in debt for life with this. So what if we just plane shift to another plane and never be seen again after we gamble? I mean, that way loan sharks can't come after us, and we don't have to deal with flounders anymore.
If we get them the piece, will they care if we just like leave?
That's a good question that I do not intend to find out.
I mean, we took our hair and nails, so I don't think they'll care. But
Yeah, that's
it's very like in-depth that we had to find that paper.
Yeah, but how'd they know we're on another plane, though?
And you did show them the plane chip scroll.
Mhm.
You could give it to Flabbergast to inspect and ask if that would work to get us here.
Not my brightest move. But then again, you know me. I'm just here for the love of the show. I'm here to do some I'm here to perform, you know?
So, tell me about this Acquisitions Incorporated. It sounds like if they're willing to use the Orrery for a good purpose, then it must be a great company.
We're in debt for life because of them, and we brought their battle bus here, or the battle balloon. We brought the battle.
Sorry, it's the battle bus out.
Yeah, we brought the battle bus here, but unfortunately it got damaged.
It
so-
sustained hefty damages, and we now owe them a decent bit of funds to repair it because they're renting it. It seems.
Yeah, so I was considering we just shift to another plane and they're never heard from again.
After we give them the piece.
After we give them the piece, of course.
Very interesting. So, you needed a piece of equipment and they wanted to make you basically essentially purchase it, in a sense? Because you were
well, they're renting it, and then we were renting it from them.
Okay. Wow.
I wonder how those other like 11 or 13 crew members are doing just on the ship, just waiting.
I hope they're fixing the damage. Because there's no way this is coming out of my bank account.
Okay. I must warn you, I am entirely convinced that you will use this for good, as per earlier in the module. But ensure, it does say this here, ensure that you destroy the Orrery after you use it. It sets a very real threat of destruction, if it's not permanently disabled. That is why I originally split it apart into all these pieces, but if it needs to be used once more, then you now are the ones that must ensure it is broken apart afterward.
Well,
If
how do we destroy it?
If you stick around, maybe just pass that on as a message to others.
We will tell them, and then if possible, I guess we could try.
Well, I mean, I figure your seniors at the Acquisitions Incorporated are putting together, maybe they can find a way to put it apart. If not, I will be very cross with them. And I will unleash the full might of my powers and maybe even persuade some of these idiots to help.
I mean,
Look at the liches around the table looking, what the hell, man?
I mean, how much do we really care for Acquisitions Incorporated? Because I mean, they are
That's
paying.
not for today. We have a long dirty bag. We can discuss that while we bring them the piece.
That's a very good point.
It's a whole 8 days. It took us 8 days to get here.
Yeah.
We only lost 2 people. That's like 1 person per 4 days. I think that's pretty good. By the
Yeah.
time we get back, there will be 11 crew members. That's like not bad, I think. That's more than half.
You know that you do got a point there. That is a pretty big amount of crew members we're bringing back. Since we're here, can we do anything for you guys? Is there anything you guys need help with, or?
You want to play like cards or something?
Yeah, you guys know. Well, I assume you guys would know like card games.
All the liches like stand up at once like, I'm gonna play some cards.
All right. Does anybody have cards on them? Casey?
I have cards and proficiency. Did I start with them? So I got from my background. Wow, shocker. I did not get cards that. I mean, there is a casino. I'm sure they had cards.
Here,
Yeah, there's probably cards somewhere.
let me just blatantly steal from Critical Role Wiki. Here, this is like a card game. This is a card game we can do for like 20 minutes. Like a half an hour just to pad out the runtime a little bit.
Where'd you go?
Oh, also, while it's relevant, and before I forgot, I used 5 crits. The players used 1 extra. I had to remember. Okay. You're looking straight. You get it okay.
Oh, it's not that bad.
You know, my buddy Dees used to play games like these.
Lottie speaks up and says, "Your buddy D's?"
Yes.
No.
Why are you doing this? That's very interesting. That's what she says. Not enabling this. Okay. Everyone roll 3d6. I only have 1d6. I borrowed 2.
Here's one.
Here's another one. Oh no, that's just in case we were gonna use the battle master.
One or two.
Oh.
One more yours.
Sorry, I thought you were getting one.
Roll 3d6, keep it good. We don't have anything to bet. You've all got 30. You've 30 chips. You can have 10 each.
Okay.
And Lottie is the house. She has infinite chips.
Sure.
We'll say minimum ante is 1. Lottie's going to up that to 2 and re-roll this one. Fuck. Okay. Anyone else want to play the game?
So, okay, I'm just reading it again. So, you can like up into bet, like not reroll, right? Like just a little bet more. Okay.
You can just bet more.
So that would put us at like 3, right? If I were to do that. Because Lonnie did that in the reroll one.
I think you can match, or you can raise it even more.
I'll raise 1.
So it's 3 now. All right. Also, you can like fold at any time. You can sack the 1 chip if you don't want to raise it anymore.
I'm gonna make like a cheap suit and fold.
I'm gonna up it and okay.
Okay. Are you upping it to 3? And then you get another reroll. You get a reroll for every up. Lottie will match that, and fuck. Okay.
That's us missing 3 now. Like us all betting 3 now, right?
Yes.
If I match that, then I'll just match.
All right, cool. All right. Show your hands.
I got a 4, 5, 6.
1, 5, 6.
I have 6, 6, 2.
I have 4, 4, 2. Aries wins. You get a bonus of 6 chips. Oh no, you get an extra 1. So extra 7. All right.
You going again?
Going again.
Wonderful.
All right.
I'm gonna up, but I'm not gonna reroll.
Okay. To 2.
Up to 3.
Up to 3. Lottie will check and also not reroll any of those. Pot's at 6 now. Also 8, I guess.
I'll match. Can we get 1 reroll for like chip raise? Okay. Oh. Fascinating.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm simple.
Okay. So there's 10 in the pot right now. All right, reveal your hand. Unless anyone wants to, there's more.
I'll raise again. What's that, 10?
Yeah.
I'll raise to 12. Or raise to...
We
Some
each
people were
have
betting
3 in right now.
Oh, I'll raise 1 more. Whatever the minimum.
I'll raise 1 more on top of that.
Sweet.
To 5.
Yeah.
5 each.
Yeah.
You mentioned that.
Yeah.
Okay. We each have 5 put in and 1, so the pot is 16 now. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right, show your hands.
I got 3 6s.
4, 5, 6.
You got 3, 4, 5.
I what?
Okay.
24.
I'm not even paying attention to score.
We want to be done. Yeah.
Fine.
All right. Well, you know, on behalf of myself, who had to run this, fellow sufferer alongside you, I apologize because we really got the short end of the stick, huh?
Maybe we should have done the ship combat. That would have been like an extra hour
Yeah.
or more.
But then again,
It would have been
30 initiatives would have probably taken
That
that
actually
extra
that would have taken more than an hour
actually.
You guys would have gotten a turn like about probably once in an hour, and I would have been rolling dice and miserable the whole time.
Yeah.
I would rather end an hour and 10 minutes early than do that shit combo. Well, you intrepid adventurers hired by Acquisitions Incorporated, you deliver quite an uneventful battle balloon ride back. You deliver the Wheel of Stars, and what then? You plane shift to get in there forever?
Just to make sure they can't come find us. Just make sure we can't be billed for the.
Where do we want to go? Yeah, we're gonna tell them like head on and like destroy it, or else you're gonna have like pissed off glitches coming after you.
Yes.
I'm going to go get the fuck out of this outfit. I'm
Oh,
gonna put on like
that's crazy. Still have his like guilty gear rant to do. He could use like.
We haven't reached that goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say we plane shift to Feywild, do some crazy shit there.
And not that one follows there.
Yeah.
In the past, we've had like a PvP game to stall it out. So like, I think
You wanna
that
kill
made more
each
sense
other?
at the time, but
It's just rocket tech, man. It's just gonna be like who goes first, you win.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good game though. Good game.
Yeah. Despite everything.
I had fun.
There was one joke I didn't
I'm
get
glad.
to use.
I wonder what joke it was. I don't think.
Is it Sugandi's?
No, it was no, it would have been like saying, like introducing myself, like it's very nice to meet you, but it's even better to meet me. That's the one I didn't get to use. I just remembered it after I met Lonnie.
Well, at least you had fun.
I'm sorry if this was miserable for you.
I mean, it's like watching a movie that's so bad it's good. Like just playing through this, experiencing what was so awful. I had a good time.
Yeah, this was amazing.
the next chapter is less stupid. I can say that.
All of them are less stupid.
I saw every other one, and they all looked.
The first chapter is literally just a dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
The second chapter, I did not watch that.
We watched all of them, and then I fell asleep like halfway through the gym game.
Yeah. GM game was something else. Brady's chapter sounded like fucking awesome.
Not for Brady.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of this stream. I've only been in this one, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've just been picking up from what the GMs are saying.
I guess I'm gonna watch the next one because I have to be here and I got nothing better to do.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna like go to the sleep now.
Who are your players next?
Winry, Justin, and a new player, Dari.
Not me, by the way.
Yeah, the other Justin. Yes,
Okay.
I was very deliberate in splitting up the duplicate names.
Okay. Time to fucking change out of this. Sorry, chat. I'm putting on regular clothes again. I have been cold for so long. Alright, see you.
How's your install for an hour?
Leave my entire net worth here and no change.
That was great. I love that.
That was really fun.
How do I entertain the chat for an hour? Like we have any viewers.
Well, good luck with the next game.
Yeah.
I know you guys have been around here for quite a while.
Yeah. I got here an hour ago because I managed to sleep for 5 hours and then came back.
Unfortunately, I can't relate. I got here at like 8-ish, 8:30-ish, and I've just been hanging around. Anyways, I'm gonna head on over to the other room and see you around. Yeah.